Okay. So this is the painting, digital painting class. So that too, nature painting. So first, what we have to do before starting here, you have to plan. You have to observe your painting. There is three layers, three levels are there. So there's foreground, midground, and background. You have to separate by colors, right? So for separation, what I'm doing, the front layer trees, for front layer trees, I'm using a pen tool, okay, to trace that objects. Otherwise, you can use lasso tool also. Right now, I'm using a pen tool. It's very easy to uh, select your areas as per the design. You can select and fill colors, the solid colors. First we have to fill the solid color. Solid color is nothing but the main color, the base color, that is called what, base color. So I'm filling the base color. After filling the base color, here I'm using um, the gradations means what, there is a levels, tones, light tone, middle tone, dark tone, shades, highlights. If you observe here, there are a number of details are there. uh, as in tree, suppose in tree trunk there are separate details are there. So here I'm using different brushes. See, brushes generally in Photoshop, some default brushes are available, but as per your requirement as an artist, you have to download the ready-made brushes available from internet. In a free brushes, you can download them, okay. So after downloading, you can use any suitable brush for that particular purpose. Here I am using for trunk, there is a textured the brush I'm using, okay. You can check whether it is matching with your the tree design or texture design or not, right? Okay. And here for the soil also, there are some textures are there. So different textures to get the depth and to understand the detailing level. So I'm using different brushes. And here on tree trunk, some the white patches also there, right? So you can follow me. There is some details are there. I'm using the same way. Sorry, the right side, for the soil level. So first I'm filling the dark black color, so almost that dark brown shade. So the light reflections, there are the light is coming from the, the left side, so it is creating here. And the light and shades are very important for any digital painting. Um, First we have to study the light and shades. So each and every object can shine, can visible with the light source only, right? So opposite the light, your shadows can create. That too, first there is a light, a flash color is there, that is called that highlights. Then the light tone and mid tone and the dark tone and cast shadows are the ground shadows are there, right? So combination painting or any photograph we are watching means what, we are the visibility of the photograph or visibility of the any object, and that is nothing but what, the combination of light and shades, right? That's why we are seeing that particular subject, right? It's the same method, it's the same theory here I'm using. uh, But for the sketch, what I did, is I'm separating the portions. After separating portions, the main objects, the main elements are here, the trees, right? So here I'm extending some tree stems. I'm using the thin brush and extending the stems. Okay, and then the far away, that from the distance, there are the smoky, the background trees are there. So here I'm using that. The before that, the under the layer, the last layer will be your sky, the misty evening or misty morning that is there in the scene. So for that, I created the separate layer for the sky, and I took my uh, eyedropper tool. So then, after picking that color, the same color I use for the background. For background, I use Alt backspace to fill the background with smoky light, the bluish smoky effect color, right? And after that, there is a beside the left side, the bluish, some bluishness is there, right? So I use the brush tool uh, and fill with the blue color, right? The combination of this blue and the smoky this color combined. Okay, so on background, the background will be the last. Don't forget, we have to divide your painting into three levels. The first level is a foreground color. In foreground color, objects are very clear, and within the very clear details, they're visible, right? And the second level, the mid tone, bit of blurry and some details also there. The last background, the smoky and very vanishing and the dull kind of atmospheric effect, there we have to apply, right? So these three levels we have to use. These three level we have to use in any painting. Okay, here I'm giving all the details. Okay, for the yellow and orange flowers and all, some ready-made the leaf brushes are there available, right? So you have to choose the right brush in the painting. The logic is, so it is very important, you have to take the proper brush. You have to use the proper brush. Number of leaf brushes are available in the internet. You can take that a leaf brush, and you can check before applying on the painting whether it is exactly matching or not. That's very very important. Okay, then you can use as per the depth and colors. So the leaf I'm using here, the leaf brush, as well as there is the flowers, yellow and orange flowers also there. Okay, so I'm both simultaneously I'm using the brushes. I'm here more and I'm focusing for the details. So details are very important for the particularly for the foreground. Okay, and the midground semi details were to apply. The last background, some kind of smoky and distance effect we have to create. Okay, so I'm trying here for the more details. Now my focus is on the way, a road. On road, the flowers are fall in the dried flowers or some the fresh flowers are fallen on the road. So here I'm focus on the road area, and I'm giving some details for the flowers. Okay, so that is very very important. So in the same way, we can finish the whole design. So yeah, This is over. This is the painting. Thank you.